that God bless our cherished ally, the State of Israel. God bless America.
Bomb Squad!
Somebody butt hurt. I hear somebody butt hurt. Somebody butt hurt. I hear somebody butt hurt.
Feel me? The baddest man on the planet still. You know, they got to cheat me to beat me.
A friend of mine said, you know, you're the most famous man in the world. I said, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, he said, no, who's more famous than you? You are the most famous man in the world. What are you talking about? Who's more famous? I said, Jesus Christ.
Okay, so welcome back to Boricua Science Nation. We're back. We are back. Okay, one more day. Thanks to God. I want to salute my people from Puerto Rico, Chicago, and the United States of America, the greatest nation in the world. Hoorah! Even when we have Sleepy Joe in the White House, it's sad. It's real sad. I'm telling you. I just want to say this. You know, many people, many of you who subscribe to my channel, could say, how can this guy support the anti-Wilder and at the same time support Donald Trump? That is like water and oil. It doesn't mix. Why? Why? Because Donald Trump is a racist? Why is he a racist? Why? Explain to me. I mean, when Barack Hussein Obama was the president of the United States, we had wars all around the world. There was the Arab Spring. There was unrest on Egypt, on Libya, on Syria. ISIS was born. There was war everywhere. He made a pact with Iran where he gave Iran $150 billion. Billion with a B. Okay? How can you give these people, these ayatollahs? If you understand something about the Middle East, you can never do something like that. Never. So these countries who hate Israel so much, like the European countries, okay, who are the ones who control the United Nations, want to make deals with this country, with this terrorist state, Iran. You're just wrong, okay? Right now, Libya is divided in two. Egypt is pretty much under control. But Syria is divided into 4 or 5 countries. Iran is in there, Turkey is in there, Russia is in there, and the US is in there. Okay? And more than half of a million people have died in that war, in that civil war, in that country. And that was in Barack Hussein Obama's watch. Donald Trump came in and took out ISIS. He brought peace to the Middle East. Israel made peace with like 5 or 6 countries already. Arab countries. There were no wars in the 4 years with Donald Trump in the White House. The economy was going great. And then the Chinese, this country that many people in the United States love so much, because it is something about money. It is not about, oh, we love China because we just love China. No. It is about money. Hollywood loves China because Hollywood knows that their movies make a lot of money in China. And sports. The NBA, LeBron James, all of these people love China because their games are transmitted in China, and that leaves money to the NBA. But that is a communist country. People don't have freedom in China. They don't have freedom. Okay? So you ask for it. For all of you who ask for it, having a Sleepy Joe in the White House, who may not end up being the president this 4 years, because the man is almost 80 years old. And we may have a Kamala Harris for president, who is a complete liberal, who hates Christians, who loves killing babies, supporting the LGBTQ. So I don't support none of that. And I want all my subscribers to know it, okay? If you want to stay in my page, great. If you want to leave my page, great as well, okay? Because that is what I believe in. That is why I believe in, okay? Those are my beliefs. I am against gay marriage. I am against killing babies. And I am against all globalism. All of what the liberals and Democrats stand for. I'm not for that. I'm not for that. For any of them. They hate Israel. You're going to see how the things are going to change in this 4 years. You're going to see. China was the one who created this weapon. This weapon. Because this virus was a weapon. This was created in China. And even doctors from China have escaped China and have come to the US and say, look it up. Look it up. But the media won't tell you. Because the media is evil as well. Almost all of the media is evil. You can say anything, but that's the truth. Okay? Okay, let's get to what I want to talk to you about. I want to tell you that I'm going to start next week, because I said it in my last video, at the end of my last video. I said that I was going to start next week, 1 day in Spanish, 1 day in English. Okay, so for those people who don't understand English, I'm gonna be making a video 1 day in Spanish and 1 day in English, so I can have that viewership, you know, have a viewership of the Latin community. Okay, Puerto Ricans and the Latin community in the United States. Okay. So let's start with the good news, okay? We have some good news. They're not all bad, okay? Because today I saw Blue Blood real happy. The guy was dancing. He was real happy. He was like, ooh, then throwing punches. You never saw Blue Blood. You never see Blue Blood like that. Throwing punches and beat. He was happy. Why? Because he knows. He knows. He's got inside knowledge of what is happening in the Deontay Wilder case. He's got inside knowledge, okay? So he knows that Deontay Wilder, he said that at the end of this month, they were gonna give us the news of Tyson Fury having to honor the Deontay Wilder rematch at the end of this month. And I believe it. I believe it. So we can be just almost certain that this guy will have to fight Deontay Wilder. That this guy is training in Florida, because there's no boxing in the UK right now. The UK is just locked up, you know. The UK is locked up. The UK there's no boxing. So that excuse that he wants to make a fight between him and Joshua in the UK will not happen. At least not right now, okay? At least not right now. And this guy's got to defend his title. He's got to defend his title. He hasn't defended this guy hasn't defended any title. Any titles. This cheater, the biggest cheater in boxing history, has not defended any of his titles. Any of them. Any of them. Okay? This guy has had all the titles, but by cheating. We all know that this guy cheated against Klitschko, and he cheated against Deontay Wilder. He has never defended any of his titles, any of them. Deontay Wilder defended his title 10 times. He was the WBC champion for 5 years. Tyson Fury right now has not defended his title. He has the WBC hostage and the heavyweight division as well. But there's been some fights. All of this fight that you're seeing right there, this fight between Berlanga and Ulises Sierra was this year. Lomachenko fought Teofimo Lopez. That was a great fight, a big fight. Canelo Alvarez fought Caleb Smith. That was another big fight. We had which other fight? We have had some big UFC fights. This guy didn't want to fight with no fans. Okay? He doesn't want to. He could only just say he doesn't want to fight Deontay Wilder again because he knows he won't be able to cheat. And right now, he will have to fight Deontay Wilder or give up the belt, drop the belt, and that's what I think this guy is going to do. This guy, his training, because Blue Blood said that he was training. These people know. These people know because these people got inside knowledge that the LDBC is a big organization, like it or not. Okay, I'm not. We don't agree on everything. Okay, the LDBC and me, we got many things that we don't agree on. But on Deontay Wilder, we're on the same page. And I just don't listen to the things that they say that I don't agree with them. It's like the Bible says. Sometimes you gotta take the good of some things, leave it out, and leave the bad out, and take the good of some things or of some people. Okay? And we agreed on Deontay Wilder. Okay? And that is important for him. Deontay Wilder is important because he's the best heavyweight fighter right now in this era. And he was cheated. This guy doesn't want to fight Deontay. He's trying his best, and his people are trying their best to get him away from Deontay Wilder. They don't want Deontay Wilder Tyson Fury to fight Deontay Wilder because Tyson Fury is the one who's telling them he doesn't want to fight Deontay Wilder. And maybe he's telling them, if you guys make me fight Deontay Wilder, I'm just gonna retire. I'm gonna drop the belt. And they're all scared because they're gonna lose money. You know, they're gonna lose money, and they know this guy's crazy. They know this guy will do it. He has done it before, and they're just trying their best. So they have lost money on this guy. Do you think this fight between him and this guy what was his name Piñata or and the other guy Otto Walling and the other guy he fought the German guy? Do you think that those fights made money? They lost money in those fights. They recovered money when he fought Deontay Wilder. And that's a fight that is going to be a big fight. He doesn't want to fight Deontay Wilder. He doesn't want to fight him. Because he knows he cheated. He knows he's going to lose. He knows that he won't get the fight between him and Anthony Joshua if he fights Deontay Wilder again. Because all eyes will be on him. I don't care what his fans say. His fans could come in here and talk all the crap they always talk and just say all the crazy things that they say. And I just don't care about what these people say or say because they just talk all this nonsense about Deontay Wilder cheating because he was smoking weed. Because Deontay Wilder was smoking weed, and that That is a illegal substance. It is. It is. But do you think Deontay Wilder will go inside a ring after smoking weed? You gotta be crazy, man. You gotta be out of your mind, okay? And the thing out, Deontay Wilder fought Malik Scott, and that fight was how did people say? That was a setup, like it was something that they planned. They paid on Malik Scott or something like that, you know. And I showed a video where Mike Tyson was fighting someone who was his last name was Sheldon, and he threw 2 punches. The right hand, he missed it, and then he threw the left hook. He missed the left hook, and the guy went down. The fight was over. The guy got up, and Mike Tyson just threw a soft left hook and hit the guy, and the guy was out. He was out. You're gonna tell me that Deontay Wilder, who has so much power, won't hit someone in the gloves with the guy with the hands up over the gloves and not knock him out? That hasn't happened before, right? It hasn't happened before. Yes, it has. Yes, it has. It has happened before. And what was the other thing that they were showing me of Deontay Wilder? Man, they try to make so many excuses when they know that this Tyson Fury, you can never compare Deontay Wilder to this long ass time cheater. This guy has been a cheater for his whole career. He has been caught before cheating, trying to cheat. He's a dirty fighter. We have shown all of that. All of that. There have been many witnesses. There have been. This guy is a cheater. In which other way could we say that? I'm just not gonna be showing the same thing all the time. You know, I'm not gonna be showing the same thing all the time. Okay, so the fight is gonna happen. You like it or not. Like it or not, you haters and you British people who are still trying to support someone who is a cheater. And I know Deontay Wilder has more haters than even the British people who support Tyson Fury in the UK. Deontay Wilder has more haters in the US than the people who support Tyson Fury in the UK. That is true. That is a sad truth. Okay. The other thing I wanted to talk about is the fight between Tank Davis and Brandon Garcia. That is going to be a great fight. I hope this fight's happening. Okay. I hope this fight's happening. We need these fights for boxing to grow, for boxing to be on a big level, because people has lost their love of boxing because all of these things. Why would 2 people go to court to make a fight happen when the other side knows that he has to honor the rematch? Because we had a pandemic, and he was the one who was calling for having fans in the fight, because they could make this fight without fans, or with a few fans, like they're doing right now. He didn't want to make it like that, so it was his fault. It wasn't Deontay Wilder's fault. So Deontay Wilder being quiet, being silent, doesn't mean anything. We need this fight. This fight with this fight. I give credit to this kid, Brandon Garcia, even though we have this rivalry between Puerto Ricans and Mexicans, and this kid is Mexican. We have a rivalry because we got this kid Sandro Sayas who's coming up, who I think is going to be great. And this kid could find himself fighting this Ryan Garcia in the future. That is going to be a great fight, I'm telling you. Because this kid, Sander Sayas, and I'm telling you, this is not another Verdejo, Felix Verdejo. This kid is gonna go a long way. He's a welterweight right now. He's heavier than Ryan Garcia. But in the future, you see a fight between those two. That is going to be Puerto Rico against Mexico. We could get Berlanga against Benavides or Canelo. That's another rivalry right there, Puerto Rico against Mexico. But I want to give credit to Ryan Garcia for calling out Tank Davis. Even though I think Tank Davis will, I think he's going to beat him. Maybe Ryan Garcia could beat Tank Davis. He could use his reach. And he could just. But Ryan Garcia is a fighter. It's not a box. He could box. He likes to go at it. You know, he likes to go at it. But when you go at it against a guy like Tank Davis, who has a great punching power, who can punch, and you just got dropped by a British who hasn't had who don't have the punching power that Tank Davis has, and Luke Campbell. You're in for a tough thing, friend. I'm giving you credit for this because you are just trying to make boxing great again. You know, like Donald Trump made the United States great again. You're trying to make boxing great again by doing this. Like Deontay Wilder, who was trying to make boxing great again by fighting Tyson Fury, who is now trying to run from it. Because this was a 3-fight deal. Everybody said that before. I don't know why some people are trying to change it. Okay? So I want to congratulate you, Ryan Garcia, and the Mexicans for having a brave boxer in this kid. Because this kid wants to fight the best. Okay? Not even Oscar De La Hoya doesn't want him to fight him. Canelo Alvarez doesn't want him to fight Tank Davis, but he wants to fight Tank Davis. And I give him credit. I want to congratulate you. Okay? That is great for the sport. And I want to congratulate Deontay Wilder for pushing for this third fight against Tyson Fury. After Tyson Fury cheated on him and did all the damage that he did to Deontay Wilder by cheating on him. I want to congratulate Deontay Wilder as well. And Blue Blood for giving up the information about this fight. Okay? Because it happened. It's coming. Okay? So Tyson Fury, put your pants on. You're going to have to fight Deontay Wilder and draw the belt. One of the two. Okay? You choose. You choose Tyson Fury. You cheated. You cheated, Tyson Fury. You're a cheater. You're a cheater, Tyson. Okay? So thanks a lot, my people. That's all I have. So I have a live stream on Sunday. I'm going to be talking about this and many other things. Okay? So be there. Support my channel, Boricua Science Nation. Subscribe to it. Ring the icon bell so you can have the notifications. And follow me on Twitter. Like, comment, and share. Okay, my people? Thanks a lot. God bless Israel. God bless the United States of America. God bless you all, my people. I will see you in my next video, okay?